Tired of financial headaches? Are late nights spent balancing books instead of building your business? You need Labora Lee Bookkeeping. We take the stress out of your finances. Labora Lee Bookkeeping offers expert solutions for all your needs: precise bookkeeping, efficient payroll, and comprehensive tax preparation. We empower small businesses with accurate financial insights, helping them make smart decisions and achieve greater profitability. Stop stressing and start succeeding. Contact Laborally Bookkeeping today for a free financial assessment. That's Laborally Bookkeeping. Get back to business.
Ambitiously, the podcast, live every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Dive into the latest in trending topics, adult taboo conversations, and music. Tune in.
What if the background music in your business could do more than just fill silence? What if it could actually increase sales, build customer loyalty, and define your brand? Our mission is simple: to help businesses like yours succeed by harnessing the strategic power of sound. We believe the right music can be a game changer, and we're going to prove it. Is your business's sound as unique as your brand? Find out how Ambitiously Entertainment can help you create the perfect atmosphere.
Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to the show. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm doing something at the same time that I started the show, but hey, what's up? Welcome to the show. It is me, your girl, Laborly, aka Cat Lee, and
You have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast.
Ew, hold on. There's one thing I'm looking for. Sorry, y'all. Well, okay, maybe I gotta do it for my phone. Oh no, actually I don't. Um, anyway, welcome to the show. Hey, hey, welcome to the show. Listen, today, my friends, today is the tap in. I am most extraordinarily excited about the tap in. Only because I feel good with nostalgia. I feel good with reflecting back on the things. Hold on. that we grew up on, the things that were a thing to us. And so I'm excited to, oh, bam. Nope, I don't even have to. But anyway, I'm excited to have the discussion today. Also, I'm excited for the final exam. I picked these years, but I don't know why I do it. But before I get into all of that, I don't know why I do this to myself, but I do it. I don't know if y'all can see my tan lines. I got tan lines. It's crazy. But anyway, join the conversation. You could do that by calling in. The number is 443-551-5963. 443-551-5963. Or you can send a text. You can shoot a text. We will read the text message out loud. You could drop a comment. It will be on the screen and I will read that out loud. And if you call in, you'll be live on air. Just need you to know that, baby. I need you to know that it's some things that I need y'all to know. And so I'm gonna tell y'all, each studio is different. I don't know if how to explain that to y'all, but each studio is different. And so sometimes in different studios, I forget to add some things, so I will add them as we go along. But listen, you can always get in contact with me. There are a million ways to do it. A million ways to handle your business. Pick one. Pick one. Pick one. It's there. There's a million ways to do it. But if you choose to shoot us an email, hit us up, contact@ambitiouslyent.com. Contact@ambitiouslyent.com. Or you can hit us up at ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. Ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. We respond to both. We do. We do. But there are a million ways. We got a million ways to get it. And yeah. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, every share, every subscription that we can get. We appreciate them. In advance, I need you to know that thank you, baby. Thank you. Let me see what our comments say. Okay. 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 All right. I see you, Doc. I see you, baby. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com. www.ambitiouslyent.com. Yeah. And while you over there, join our coffee community, because yeah, it's a lot of things that y'all won't get. You'll get it perhaps on the website eventually, but it's a lot of things because we have so many things going on right now that you won't get unless you turn, like, you gotta tap in. You gotta tap in. So while Doc is doing that, y'all, it's so much I'm missing out of the studio, but I'm about to put it all in there right now. Let's talk about this real quick. So much to talk. Well, before we get into the conversation, because I didn't play this, let's play this.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this video and on the Ambitiously the Podcast YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect the opinion of our and Ambitiously the Podcast YouTube channel. All topics are for entertainment purposes only. TVMA, viewer discretion is advised. All commentary is alleged.
Okay, so now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's talk about this real quick while we're waiting on Doc, because we can't start it without Doc. How do we start this without Doc? He is the man with the plan. Listen, let me see. This one. Okay, so we have this new segment coming. Um, Actually, it's coming this week. It's called The Blueprint, and it's the behind the scenes of everything that we do at Ambitiously Entertainment, Ambitiously the Podcast, Ambitiously Radio. um, and beyond. It is everything that we have going on with the new ventures that we have, the new podcast that we're starting, the new businesses that we're starting. It's everything ambitiously, everything um, me, Labora Lee, because it really involves me. But we have that coming, so just be ready and get ready. Um, I don't. I need y'all to understand what's going on right now. So I've been paying attention to the weather. Of course, Doc has been paying attention to the weather too. Um, we have a hurricane warning on the east coast of the United States of America. If you live in a port city, that affects your city a lot. I'm grateful that I live further in versus living right by the waterfront. But it's about to go down. And so I think Doc is dealing with a little bit of that right now. So we're waiting on him. But okay, so while I'm talking about it and I'm waiting on my boo Doc to get up in the building, let's just talk about. I need y'all to understand what's going on though. Doc said he's on his way, so we're waiting on him. So, oh, Doc, stop! Why are you doing this to me? That felt kind of sexy how I just said we waiting for Doc to get in the building and you just pop in. You ready, babe? Let me know. Okay. No, let me know for real when you ready. Okay. All right. All right. I'm about to bring Doc in the building because that was so sexy. Let me bring Doc in and I'll talk all my shit when he in here. Hi, Doc, baby.
Okay, I just want to make sure you can hear me.
I can hear you, babe. I could
Okay,
hear you when you was backstage. I could hear you.
okay, that was the thing. It said my microphone wasn't connected, so I don't know. I'm like, I think a driver or something need to update it. That's what I was like.
Nah,
Wait a minute.
I heard you. I heard you. I
Okay.
hear you now. I
Okay,
heard
that's what I
you.
was making sure. That was the issue that I'm like. Normally, it'll say can't the emux thing say it couldn't find your microphone. I'm like, why you can't find my microphone?
Right, right, right.
And I
Nah,
was
we
just,
hear you, baby. You hear, you hear, you're
I'm here,
here.
I'm here, I'm here,
And it
I'm
was
here.
just so sexy how I was like, we wait for Doc to get in the building, and then you came in.
I may not be when you call, but I'm always on time.
Oh, thank you. But it was
I'm lying.
sexy. That was kind of sexy.
Well,
It was like, boop. And I was like, oh, I just said it. Doc is in the building.
you spoke me up into coincidence.
I did.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing, though.
I did because I was like, we can't really do the show until Doc. Well, we could have did the show and I could have talked about, but it's always better when you're here.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you. My apologies. It was my computer that's doing some weird shit. I'm like, why you can't find the microphone?
I don't. You know what? I'm gonna say this today because I feel like we all need to have the intervention. I think that sometimes we get it twisted. It's not our computers per se. It is our computers, but it's not necessarily our computers too. The internet is a weird thing.
Yes,
Um,
but I think
and
it was my
because
computer.
yeah, because we're working with other people that are in control of that. Some things are not in our control, and that's why, like when we have situations on maybe like perhaps a Fire Friday or whatever, I just be like y'all. Like if I'm not flipping out, nobody else should be. I should be flipping out, but I love that y'all be like, "Whoa, it's
No,
crazy! It's
no.
crazy!"
I will say this, and this is my honest truth for you. I think sometimes you misinterpret what we're saying. We're like, hey, just so you know. It's not like, no, what's going
I
on? It's like, hey,
know
just so
that's
you know.
what y'all say.
Just,
I'm not misinterpreting it. What I'm saying is certain things, especially when because you're on camera and we have a private chat that we can communicate in.
mhm.
Some things don't need to be in the main chat. Let's just say that. And same thing with Rukazi, and he knows because I have conversations with him all the time. Me and him, we never have a misunderstanding about what this is. He stopped he's trying to stop putting stuff in the chat and he texts me to tell me, but it's like some things everything don't need to be for everybody. Now,
Well,
on a Monday or Friday, yeah, I get it. But a Tuesday or Wednesday for you, nah, we got a private chat, but you can tell me in the private chat.
and
I
that's kind
I
of the
got,
thing. That
and here's the other thing. Here's the other thing that I need y'all to understand. I'm looking at three monitors,
hmm
two of which have what we got going on the screen. So if something happens, I already automatically kind of know it. If I look up now when my audio is not here, it just takes for me to look up to know that it's not here. But I'm looking at two different screens, so I know when you can't hear me. The third screen is for whatever we're talking about, but the two top screens, that's why I always look up too. So y'all know this is why I always be looking up and not directly at the camera all the time. It's because it's two screens above me. I should take a picture right now. Just because I said I was going to show them what we look at. Well, actually, it's four screens, but only three of them are actually. I'm gonna take a picture real quick so I can show it to
I was
TikTok.
I was just saying, like sometimes it was like I noticed one time I did try to tell you something. I put asterisks in front of it. You read it anyway. I'm like, you didn't think like maybe I
Right.
shouldn't
That's
read
why I
that.
don't want you to say it in the chat. Email me,
Okay, I
private
got
chat me. Don't say it in the chat because if you say it in the chat, I'm going to read it.
you. Okay, I know that now.
Asterisk, no matter what you put, I'm going to read it because it's in the chat. You know what I'm saying? If it's
Yeah,
in the chat, I'm reading it.
it's like Ron Burgundy with the teleprompter. How he read everything on the teleprompter.
Exactly. Don't put it in the chat. Put it in the private chat if you're here. And if you're not, email me or call me and then I'll know. But if it's on the screen, I'm reading it, baby. I'm sorry. It's just there. It's there for me to read. I'm looking at two different screens and it's there for me to read. So I'm going to read it. And that's what it is. This is not a network where I got extra people behind me to tell me, like, no, I'm in here by myself. So if it's on the screen, I'm reading it. It's just what it is. That's why the private chat is a very important feature. Email, text, call, whatever you need. Well, maybe not call because then you'll be live on air, but text me because that won't be live on air. But anything other than putting it in the chat because I'm gonna read it if it's in the chat. That's just what it is. What is that sound in the background though? What you got going on? Some music, a show?
You hear now?
Cause I hear it.
What is that?
I don't know.
Hold on, I can't hear you now.
It's some music playing. It's no music in here because I shut everything down for for the show. But
Hmm.
it's something in the background on your end, not my end. I don't know.
You hear now?
Yeah, no, it's gone now.
What the hell?
But I can't. Yeah, it's gone now. I don't hear it now.
But you hear
But
me?
anyway, wait. I'm today's show. I don't have the feature where it goes on and off the screen because this is a different type of show. This show, we need everything to stay on the screen, so I won't put that feature on for this show. But today is the tap in, y'all, and what comes with the tap in is the final exam. Doc, I'm never ready.
You never. You got to stay ready, so you got to get ready.
Mm, I can't be ready for this because I don't know where the curation is coming, and it's kind of hard. You know what I wanted to explain? It's kind of hard to study for a hip hop exam because it's so much hip hop, and you don't. All I do is guess the gear. You
Hmm
feel me? I don't know what direction you going in. I don't know what source magazine you done picked up and was like, you know what? Oh, this is the year. I don't know.
hmm
So it's a very hard exam to study for. And if you on, you on. This is why I be trying to tell people real quick. Don't don't sleep on this 59 points right here. Because I don't know
True.
what Doc is about to do.
True.
I never know what Doc is about to do. Don't sleep on them 24 points because he be getting me.
Mm-hmm.
This is not an easy exam. Don't sleep on them 2 Harleys that's out of prison right now.
Two. Two.
That was hard work. And
Hard
the other 3
work.
is in prison looking at me like, get me out.
Mm-hmm.
Don't sleep
Mm-hmm.
on none of that. This is not an easy exam. You just come in and you going to skate through. You got to beat me.
Well, that's gonna be
You
extremely
got to
hard.
beat me. You got to beat me. I'm sorry. I felt, let me humble myself because I was real cocky. You got to beat me.
Okay.
All right. All right. Anyway, it is now time for the final exam. You want to explain that to them, sir?
Yes. So y'all can hear me. You can hear me. They can hear me. Everybody can hear me, right?
Everybody can hear you, baby.
No
Go ahead.
noise in the background. All right, cool. The final exam is the hip hop quiz. Basically, I present 5 clues. Well, let me go back a little bit. Cat picks the year. Based upon that year, I go and do some research. I figure out what albums dropped that year. Based on what albums dropped that year, I pick an artist or a group and determine some clues from it. I have an extensive collection of source magazines. In addition to, I have access to the internet. In addition, I just know a lot about hip hop too. So then I will go and source and put together 5 clues to lead you to the answer of who the artist and or group is. That's how it works. There is a game within the game. I'll let Kat explain it. I'll let her explain each individual Harley, but basically each clue is attached to a Harley. If she uses that clue and doesn't guess the right answer, that Harley goes back to jail. But she'll tell you about their personalities and everything. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you know hip hop, you lived in hip hop. These are things that sometimes they're a little obscure, but it matters how deep you was in the game, and it matters if you was there on every Tuesday at Sam Goody or FYI, is it FYE or FYE, and buying albums and stuff. And if you was in the basement watching Rap City from Big Les to Big Tigger to Yo on TV Raps with Fab Five Freddy, it matters if you was really engulfed in all that stuff. If you wasn't, then you may not know. But if you was, you may have a clue. You want to tell me about the Harleys while you do your little body
Sorry,
roll?
my bad. I was rocking off. I was thinking about hip hop from, you said MTV, you said BET, you said all of the channels, all of the stations that we was paying to, and these dances
Mm-hmm.
was prevalent. Um, Listen, the year is 1992. Let me explain my Harleys real quick. I hate to explain the first 3 right now because they in their feelings.
Mm-hmm.
But I love them and they know I love them. This is why they come to the visiting room regardless. And money on the books. And that's why they visit the visiting room. They know what time it is.
Money
But
can buy you love.
anyway, the number one, she's never been out of prison. She I feel like if I brought her out right now, she wouldn't know how to act in said environment because she's been in so long. I love her though. I love her so. Oh, I love her so much. But I'm scared. I'm scary. I don't. I'm not a gambling woman, so that's why she been in there. And sometimes I have the opportunity to let her out, but my fear always traps us. She's locked up. They won't let her out. They won't let her out. Oh, okay. Anyway, number 2, kind of the sort of the same thing. I think she's might have been out once, one time. Number 3, she gets out actually more often than a little bit. It's just right now she's just locked up because I can't figure it out. But I love them. They know it's money on the books. It's money on the books because I love them. They my I can't cuss right now. They my female doggies.
Mm-hmm.
And I love them. But sometimes I'm just not prepared or ready for them to present themselves. Number 4, she's out right now. She's out right now. Yeah.
True.
Number
True.
4, she gets out more than a lot more than the others because by the 4th one, I'm like, all right, I can figure it out. And she gets out, and right now she's out. We hoping that we don't send her back in. Um, number 5, She's out more than anybody. I depend on her. I need her. She's my bottom. She keep these other chicks in line when they acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be wanting her to be out. But that's how the Harleys go. But all of my Harleys is baddies. They know what time it is, and they know I love them. On period. The current score right now, though, so the year is 1992. Like I said, the current score, Doc has 24. I have 59. Oh my gosh! I'm on my way to 60. This is incredible. Um, my bad. I got excited. My bad. I'm on my way to 60. This is
Mm,
incredible. If I can make it through the night or
mm,
tomorrow, next Tuesday, we gonna see. Our former co-host has 5. I could have been at 60.
mm,
I could have been at like 60. Let me see.
mm.
I could have been at 64 already, to be honest. But
Wow, you said you gave him 4 whole points.
yeah, period. Period. I digress. I digress. But I could have been at 64 already, to be honest. Our audience members, I'm not going to go with them two because they won that fair and square. My audience right now has 2, and currently I have 2 Harleys out of prison, trying to keep them out and maybe get the third or and fourth, get 2 more out. I'm hoping, cross my fingers. Who knows how that works? Anyway, let's get it done.
Okay. Were you doing the intro or we just good? We just straight up going?
Oh, wait, wait. Oh my
I'm,
gosh. Wait. Thank you, babe. Because I need to put that on the screen. No, that needs to go. That's a go. Hold on, as soon as it let me do it, but that's a go. It's the final exam. We are ready. We about to get into this hip hop trivia. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right.
So this is
Oh,
the
my
final
bad.
exam. This is a hip hop pop quiz. This is hip hop, y'all. You listen to it, you grow up with it. You probably still play it. You may have a couple of CDs you probably need to return. You may have access to people's what is it, Apple Play or whatever it is, and Google Music and YouTube Music that you need to share your passwords. And you probably listen to it when you go for your long ass walks. You listen to it when you want to vibe out and chill and everything. It's hip hop. It's everything that you know about. Mama listen to it, dad listen to it, uncle listen to it, auntie listen to it. With that being said, this is nothing y'all shouldn't know. So once we're ready, I want to say, everybody got the numbers and pencils? Oh, you got 2 number 2 pencils. Extra prepared, Miss Lee. Woo. Uh, is there any questions? Yes, ma'am.
I need to use the bathroom.
We have the discussion every Tuesday. You know what class you're going to. You know what class you came from. You know what you got to do. So you do it when you got to do it. This is my time now. You have your time. And when
Oh,
the bell
you're
rings,
such a
the bell don't dismiss you. I dismiss anyway.
you're such a teacher. Let's get it. Let's go.
All right, everybody take a scantron, pass it down, pass it down. Is there anybody that needs to separate?
No.
All right,
Let's go.
bullying other people in their hip hop lessons and stuff. But all right, here we go. Ready for your first clue?
Yes, we are ready.
Let's get it.
Oh no! Wait, before you get started. Well, while
Oh,
you put that on the screen, let me put this on the screen real quick. He said Doc rolls Dolo from state to state. Ha ha! Sorry, my bad.
throw Dolo
My-
from state to state.
Not the Method Man and Belly. I rose Dolo from state to state. Let's go. We have not had the serious discussion about Belly yet, though. But we're gonna have that discussion because we need to. Rock, I hope you ready for that discussion because we've been getting into it a little bit. We need a deep dive on Belly. But anyway, we need a deep dive because you roll solo from state to state. Dot.
You know,
We need to talk about it. You roll solo from state
I
to
show up and
state.
be like, I don't like that shit.
And
I don't like that
bam,
shit.
I won off the woo one of them times.
Facts, facts.
Okay. All right, let's get into what we got to talk about real quick. So, clue number one, he has a reputation of a very savvy businessman in addition to his musical endeavors. Okay. Gotta think about this because it's not many. His time with his former group included a feud with fellow hip hop at Beastie Boys. Oh my gosh. Who got beef with the Beastie Boys?
Mm, mm.
Who?
I
Okay.
remember this too because it was like, what?
Why?
And it wasn't
Why?
really a what. It was just like, oh, I get it.
Why is you beefing with the Palm Boys?
The Palm Boys.
I like the
Somebody gonna steal
Beastie
that
Boys.
name.
I
Somebody gonna steal.
always did love the Beastie Boys. They that was like the first infusion, like the first integration of hip hop. Like we got the Palm Boys. All right, my bad. We got the Palm Boys.
Okay.
Oh, and he had a beef with them. Okay, this is a little. Okay. I really don't have this one. So number one, gotta stay, but it's not because I'm not taking the gamble. Big, let me talk to her. Shut up, Doc. I gotta move Doc to the way. Shut up, Doc. I gotta talk to her real quick. It's not because I'm scared to take the gamble today, baby. It's because I really have no clue. I love you. Money on the books. Yeah, but you better show up to this visiting room. Anyway, um, we need a number two because this one is interesting. Who got beef with the Palm Boys?
Number two,
All right.
straight away, no delay.
Who got beef with the Palm Boys? Why they got beef with the Palm? Why is they beefing with the Palm Boys? I don't. Not the Palm Boys. I like them. Sorry, my bad. It just made me start. I'm sorry. Why?
I don't even know
Okay.
what song you singing.
Beastie Boys. You don't need to know the song. What you need to know is I'm rocking off.
Probably Intergalactic Planetary, Planetary. I don't know.
But it could go. It could
I
go.
don't know what song you were singing. I was just guess what. Here you go.
But the
Mm,
dance can go.
mm.
That's all I'm saying. Gotta love the 90s, man. The 90s was this shit. Anyway, number two, released on Def Jam. Okay, that slims it down. Released on Def Jam Recordings in 1992, Project was the artist's only solo album. The lead single from the 1990 album, Here It Comes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm about to. Oh, okay. I gotta think on it. Which top the Billboard? Oh my gosh. What the helly? What the Halle
What the
I
Halliburton?
know this. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I gotta, cause our situation is dying over here.
Let's see. Let's
But
see.
I gotta. What? What?
Mm.
What? What? Okay. Released 1992 album. His only solo lead single in 1992 album was Here It Comes. That sounds so familiar to me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
We try to be slick.
What the what the hell?
Yeah, I'm gonna start putting song titles in this now.
Huh?
I said I'm gonna stop putting song titles in it now.
No, don't do that to me.
I got to.
Why are you gonna do that to me? Don't no, cause it get tricky.
Mm,
It get tricky when you say song titles.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Why? I don't know who this is. Wait, I can't ask you no clues. This is what this make me
I
angry.
give you clues. My clues are very specific and very detailed. If you know, you know.
But
And it will get easier as you go
but
on.
what I was about to ask is it palm and palm violence, and you won't tell me that.
No, why would I? All the clues are in the clues. It's
Palm
very
on
specific.
palm. It's not palm on palm violence. Because you know the Palm Boys. And they had beef with the Beastie Boys. Hold on, let me read this again. And then is my boo involved? Cause I feel like it's palm on palm violence. You know how we got black on black on black. I feel like, cause why you got beef with the Beastie Boys?
It's just human on human violence.
No, it's different.
Nah,
It's different because they will say the palm people will say it's black on black violence. So I'm not giving them the divide, but okay. He has a reputation of he's a savvy businessman. In addition to his musical endeavors, his time with his form. So he was in a group at first. Okay. And then they had beef with I feel like this is palm on palm violence. I don't like any kind of violence. But I feel like who would have okay. And he was in a group. I just I need to think of the song. This sounds so familiar. And they had beef with the Beastie Boys. That's just oblivious. That's diabolical to me in itself. Okay. I'm not giving up tonight.
Okay.
I'm not doing it.
Okay.
He's a savvy businessman. Okay. So with Def Jam, in addition to his musical endeavors, his time with his group. So he was in a group and they had a feud with the Palm. I'm gonna stop calling them the Palm Boys, but they the Palm Boys, the Beastie Boys. How do you got beef with them? I'm sorry. I just keep thinking about the Beastie Boys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop wiping it out. All right. I'm gonna stop. Released on Def Jam's recording. Who would sign anybody that's beefing with? And that's crazy in itself because it's the Beastie Boys. And if you think the Beastie Boys, that's everything to do with Def Jam. Period. Rick Rubin,
True.
the start of when hip hop really started getting popular.
True.
Gosh, this hurts my soul. Wait, let me think about what was going on in '92 and then the years that followed up. Savvy businessman. I got an idea. I'm scared. I'm scared. I want to get her out of prison so bad though. She ain't been out in a long time. I'm scared that if she comes out, she don't know how to deal with the public. One second.
Study long, study wrong.
Leave me
Or
alone, Doc. I'm trying. It's in my soul. I hear it. Shh. Shh. And he was in a group. I feel like this is palm on palm violence. I'm a guess. I might lose the night. All my Harleys might be in prison. Sorry, gotta kill something. All my Harleys might killed it though.
Hold on,
All
wait.
my Harleys
Hold on, wait.
might be, huh?
Sorry.
What
Was
you
that
saying?
Clorox?
Um, yeah. You
That's
kill.
not.
You can kill bugs with Clorox. This is you can kill bugs with Clorox,
Miss
especially
Kathleen Wu.
spiders.
Miss Kathleen Wu, you can do anything you want right now. There's
I
so
got
much
a
going
bottle.
on.
Yes, I got a bottle of Clorox in the studio.
No, not that. It was. This is look, ma'am. I respect everything you do. I swear to you. From the things that I look. Let's go, Cat. Let's go, Cat Lee Wu. Let's go. Whatever.
They
Look,
gotta die some kind of way.
I'm talking about multiple things, but I was focused on that one because that one threw me for a loop a little bit.
I know
But
that threw you
here
off
we
a
are.
little bit. And
Well, here
I
we are.
spilled Clorox on my phone. Good thing is I got a case.
Okay. Whatever is going on right now, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I hope you're happy.
The
That's good.
spider dead. I'm happy.
Okay.
I can't. My gecko don't eat spiders. It only eat crickets.
Okay.
So I
Look, this
couldn't
is
catch the spider and take it in there and feed it to my gecko. I can only catch crickets, and they ain't been in here since I caught that one.
you are right now at this exact moment in time for me, the queen of a lot of stuff right now, and you don't even understand the half. But right
What?
now,
What?
you are the
Clear it
queen.
up so I can
No,
think. Go ahead.
no, no, no. Just whatever you want right now. Whatever you want right now,
They're
you
gonna
got it.
die.
I,
Every insect that comes in the studio is gonna die.
I understand. I understand.
Okay, back to the trivia. I think I got a guess.
Okay.
I'm scared because I don't want to lose everybody.
Okay.
I don't think you understand how, but I want her to be out at least once in her life. For once in my life. Okay, Stevie, get out my head. I gotta go back to hip hop. I gotta get away from Stevie. He said for once in his life.
Mhm.
Am I lying?
No, I'm just look. This is you. This is
Okay.
your world.
I'm gonna I'm gonna be a gambling woman for once in my life, which is a rare. Okay, let me just go back to number one. Where we at? Um, only because I'm gambling tonight, and I haven't. I need some weed on this one. Mary Jane. I need her right now because I'm scared.
You went to soul and disco, but you supposed to be focused on hip hop. But all right. But hey, it's your world. Do as you
Because
please.
I'm afraid, Doc. I'm afraid because this is number two. Do you? Well, you understand because you curated the exam.
And I do it
But
a
for
certain
me,
way.
this is crazy because I'm about to take a gamble.
Mm-hmm.
I need to rub all of y'all. I love you. I love all 50, 11 of you niggas. I love you, even though you you fixed the thing that was broken that I loved. You did it on the tub, though. I get it. You probably felt some kind of way about it. Hi, Tyler. Hey, J. Cole. Hi, Queen. I'm trying to talk to all my vinyl records in here. I can't. It's too many. Okay, I'm gonna take the guess.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! Wait. Okay. He was in the group. He was beefing with the white boys, and so I feel like this is palm on palm violence. We were 13.
Okay.
It was a lot happening when we were 13.
Okay.
The internet wasn't, well, it was, but we weren't privy to it yet.
Correct.
Okay. I got to do this now because the time is dwindling. I'm going to take my guess. This is my final. I don't want you to ask me again because I I get aggravated
I'm not. This is your word. I said
Especially,
whatever happens.
listen to me. I get aggravated because I be scared of the possibility of being wrong and losing everybody. Don't ask me tonight because I'm afraid that I'll lose. That's you know how many Harleys I'll lose if I get this wrong?
Hmm.
Well, you know. But they don't know. You know though. Okay. Let me just one more time. I just one more time. Because it's the Beastie Boys and what makes sense for of the time of the things that they had, who would be beefing with who at the time, and how politically correct we were at that time. You can't have white boys beefing with black boys. So that would take me to the group of Third Base. And because he had a group and then he's a savvy businessman, and I know what he did for Jay-Z, and I know what he did for Nas, and I know the things, I'm going to go with MC Search.
You're correct. It is MC Search.
I am?
Yes, you are correct.
Are you serious? What? Okay, so it made sense for the palm on palm violence. And in 1992, I couldn't imagine white boys going up against black boys in hip hop. It it just doesn't make sense because in my mind we still had groups like Public Enemy and things of that nature, and I felt like it would have been a war. It would have been a race riot if that makes
Mm,
sense. It wouldn't have been, but for the people, because look at how the Biggie and Tupac thing went. You had a whole coast against a whole coast,
mm-hmm,
which had never made any fucking sense. You like Biggie over there, you like Pac over here,
mm-hmm,
but at those and what I said, the year was 1992. This we were at the height of what hip hop was becoming.
mm-hmm.
You couldn't have white boys beefing with black boys at this particular. This is before what we're about to talk about in a minute. Oh, all of this go together. I'll be putting this shit. I'll be putting this shit together sometimes, Doc. It's crazy. It's insane. But you couldn't have white boys beefing with black boys at that particular time. It's
Okay,
1992.
okay.
You was gonna have black boys beefing with the Beastie Boys when they was trying to stay in the wave. And I ain't gonna lie, with Third Base, oh my god, I did like them. I loved them a lot. I ain't gonna lie to, and they was smooth white boys. It was different, but they was smooth with it. Like they had that swagger.
Okay.
That the Beastie Boys was more like jump around, act crazy, but they was like smooth. They was smooth. Oh, they was trying to get in where they finna. Where's MC Search from?
Oh, do you want
Is
to see
he
the
from
rest of the clue?
Queens? He's from Queens.
Yes. Do you want to
That
see the
makes
rest of the
all the
clues?
fucking sense. That make
What do
hmm.
you want next? Do you want me to prop the score and stuff, or you want to see
Nah,
the rest
give
of
me
the
the rest
clues?
of the clues so that I could give it to them. But that makes sense for him to be
Okay.
the. He from Flushing.
I'm not 100. I didn't go that deep, and I
That
still don't
that
really
get.
on it.
I gotta find out real quick.
All right. So here are the
While
rest of
you
the clues.
giving
While
that
you
up, I'm gonna find out where he from.
lost
I
that.
need to know. Wait, I feel like he from Flushing. I got a thing for Flushing, Queens. MC Search. Let me find out where he from. Go ahead, baby. You gave us some more. I need to know where he from. Oh, I'm getting
Let's
stuff.
see.
Okay, I'm getting stuff. Wait, people sending me messages right now. Hold on, I gotta do this first. I feel like okay. So release okay, 1992. So this would be number three. Um, And I'm gonna tell you, you said business savvy. The other thing is, I know what he did for Jay-Z, and I know what the whole Jay-Z and Nas situation, because I'm out for presidents to represent me. And Jay-Z said, I know who I paid, Search Life Publishing. He said that. Oh, okay, my bad. So the title of the song is Back to the Grill. Isn't that the one with Nas on it? Is a direct reference track to his former group's discography. The overall sound of this 19 I'm jumping off on TikTok right now. It's crazy. Overall sound, this 1992 release described a combination of the East Coast and alternative hip hop. I could go with that. 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 Oh, but I think I would have guessed it at number three. I ain't gonna lie, cause that's ain't that the one with Nas on it? Um, he appeared in Spike Lee's 2000. I would have guessed it with this 2000 film Bamboozle as a member of the fictional rap group. The album was his first since the former group's 1991 album. I would have guessed this, and I knew it. Oh, I knew it. Gonna hold my baby. I loved him for a long time. We were young lovers, even though we never made love. This artist was born in Queens, New York, was a member of a prominent hip hop trio, Third Base. So I know, in the 1980s, this 1992 solo album featured the hit single "Back to the Grill." I knew, I said it, which included a guest verse from the young Nas. That was like one of the first tracks he was ever on. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful night. Oh my gosh. 1992. MC Search returned the product. Oh my gosh. Let me say, I wanted to know what part of Queens he was from. I'm gonna say that real quick. I feel like from Flushing though. And you know why that would make sense? Because hold on. Somebody else is from Flushings too.
LL
And
Cool
that
J.
was
Any LL Cool J?
no, not a pioneer. I mean, LL Cool J is definitely a pioneer, but a producer. Um, dang, I can't get his name in my head, and it's in my head, but it's not in my head. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you. I feel like he's from Flushing, Queens. Damn, this not giving me what I need. I feel like he's from Flushing. I'm going. I'm going to find this out. Yep, he's from Flushing. I mean, no, he's from Flushing, Queens. Um, I'm about to find out who this is. This producer. Um, shit. And I'm mad that I am doing this right now because the name is on the tip of my tongue, but I'm gonna get it out because I can't. I can't. I can't go until I know. Um, I can't. It's not. It's not gonna work for me.
Work for
It's
you.
not. It's not. And let me add this. This will tell me everything I need to know. Um, that's how I know he's from Flushings. Large the Professor is from
Mm.
also from Flushing, Queens. Stop.
We did one on him before too, by the way.
We did. Large the Professor is from Flushings. MC Search is from Flushings. I be knowing a little bit about hip hop. I be knowing a little bit about hip hop. And especially if we talk in the beginning. I be knowing. Oh my gosh. The current score right now. Oh my gosh. That's not right, Doc.
I
Fix it.
corrected it. I did. I did.
Yeah, I hit 60, but them Harleys ain't Harleying.
I made him Harley.
Oh, thank you. Because they wasn't Harleying.
I realized I messed up.
I'm getting up. take the gamble on number one. I'm scared, though. I was scared with this number two today, but I got four. I got
Just
four.
curious about something.
I got four. I got four. What? This will probably be the last time she be out of prison for a while. I need y'all. Doc is fierce. He's a fierce professor. This will probably be the last time she be out for like a year. She good every 1 year. I promise you. That's why I was very adamant about him, my Harley's Harleyan. Because she probably won't be out till next year. Okay. Um all right. He put correction, Doc. You funny.
I'm
Current
serious.
score. You funny. Doc has 24. I made it to 60. You gotta beat me. You gotta beat me. Sorry, my bad. I'm feeling good right now. Oh my gosh. The 90s is where we at right now with it, and we gonna get to that in a minute. So I have 60. I could have 65, but I'm gonna be humble. I got 60. Baby Caligula, you lied. You can beat me.
All
You
right,
can
just for
never beat
a
me.
funny
Sorry.
background information.
Oh, my bad. Wait a minute. So I have 60. Our former co-host has 5, and our audience has 2 wins, and I have 4. I got 4 Harleys out of
Yes, yes,
prison. All
yes,
right, go
yes.
ahead, baby. Do what you did. I'm sorry.
Well, I was just really funny enough when you did the year 2002. It was Large Professor, and you actually did win that one also.
I won that one too.
Yes,
I
that's
love
when I
Large
had
Professor.
17. You had 36.
That was when I won large.
You won
These
Large
Queens
Professor.
niggas be
Large
making
Professor
me
first
win.
class.
I love them. Hold on. Shout out to
But
Queens, New York.
what I think it really
Shout out to
is,
Queensbridge. Shout out to Flushings. Shout out to Jamaica. Listen, Jamaica Queens. Shout out to Queens. Period. My favorite anti-villain comes from Queens. Let's get it. Thank you. Oh, that's
I
beautiful.
think what really it is, I always try to make it something that you would know something close about to kind of center you, and it always has something to do around Nas at least, Chip Tooth at least, and I have one, two, and Nas is mentioned in Large Professor's clues at least twice,
He is because that was like, I love you, bro. You helped me
but
win the day.
I
I love
don't
you so
intentionally
much.
make it overly hard. I try to give you an angle a little bit, but now I
You
know
did.
I'm
And
gonna
you
start.
know what? The only thing was I couldn't imagine in 1992 white boys beefing with black boys publicly because that was a game that everybody was trying to get in. And the BC Boys was like, they was in there, but it looked
The problem,
crazy, especially when you when you're around a bunch of hard R's. So I
yeah,
felt like it
but
was palm on
it
palm.
was well, and I don't want to get too deep into a hip hop conversation for real, but it was very much the culture of they were more on the party boy rock side of the things of hip hop was going. But Rick Rubin, he is from that era, but it was Def Jam.
And
They
he's the
were
reason why they even had to start.
yeah, but most people don't understand, in my opinion, that Def Jam was a very experimental record company. If you had
It
something that they thought
was,
would work,
but
they
at
would
the
let
same
you
time, I
try to rock.
just don't see
Well, and this
that.
is the thing. Even in the thing when I was rereading some of the stuff, it was like experimental hip hop. I'm like, no, MC Search at the time, he was more what hip hop is now. Well, not now today, but more what hip hop was becoming compared to what they were. And that was kind of the one kind of part of it. Outside of the fact, MC Search is a Jewish too, and that was kind of one of the underlying things about them perpetuating the style and not honoring the same way that he was actually honoring it with the intent to honor it. Compared to them, they were just able to do something, and that's one of the like the weird things about it, like below the,
Yeah.
in my opinion at least.
Only like again, only reason why I would say that would look awkward in 1992. Remember, we were 13. We remember the times. It just would have looked awkward for them to be beefing with anybody, especially being as though in 1992, the 90s period, Def Jam had the game on lock.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have made sense for them to be beefing with hard R's. To me, not to everybody. And I never. And this is the thing I want to explain about the things that I say on this podcast. I gotta blow my nose. It's weird weather because now that's how I know the hurt is coming.
Yeah. I'm supposed to get like rain tomorrow. Well, actually, yeah, later. No, tomorrow at like 2 a.m. But it's far off the coast, so nothing crazy serious other than rain and probably a
But
few crazy
what I
winds.
was saying to that is, I know when it's about to be ugly weather because my allergies and sinuses get real weird.
Okay.
And right now, like, remember, I got a tan right now. Why is my nose running? It's about to go down. So I know what it is when I say what I say, what I say. But okay, that's my aunt. All my aunts are showing love right now, and I love it. But for that time, it looked crazy, and so in my mind, there's no way that they was beefing with hard R's. In
I
my
was just
mind,
saying.
them, the Beastie Boys, they was around them. They was. I hate to say this because you got the stereotypical. They was the life of the party. If I had a party that I could go to, it would be with them.
Okay.
I would see that every type of being would be at their party. Not only hard R's, their kind,
Killing with
the
the heart.
Asian, like everybody would be at their party. I just can't see hard R's beefing with the BC Boys because they didn't rap about things that, you know what I'm saying?
Correct.
They didn't.
And
That wasn't their vibe. But if you think competition wise, now you got palm colored and palm colored trying to compete in the same game.
but there was a distinct difference in
Which I
styles.
wait, because I'm not finished. With a high level of hard R's, because there was a lot of hard R. That this game was built on hard R's and brown people. You know what I'm saying? So you can't have palm colored and palm colored trying to get in the game. This is not Eminem. This was a different time. And at
Yes,
that time, the same way that a lot of the females feel now and in the early 2000s, like there could only be one in their position, like there could only be like one palm colored, like, and it was two palm colored groups. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
And a room full of hard R's.
I
It
have a
just
question, but I'm gonna email you about it because it's a curiosity. But
nah, ask me right now.
how come it's no longer the ninjas? It's hard R's now. That's very a curious
Because I
shift in
like it.
dialogue.
Sometimes I like to switch stuff up and say different things. I'm not the same person I don't keep nothing the same.
Okay, but it's like hard R is not the
Nothing
good
about me
term.
says that I'm going to stay in one pocket. Never. I'm never
Perfectly
going to stay in
fine,
one pocket.
perfectly fine. But I'm like, hard R is the
And
wait. Are you trying
tonight
to be
I
saying
feel
hard
like
R?
saying hard R's.
Okay, so say hard R. I was just making sure. It's just like
I'm never going to stay in one pocket. I'm never going to conform. I told y'all a long time ago, I'm very rebellious. I do what I feel comfortable with doing.
okay.
Tonight, I feel comfortable with calling them hard R's because we got
And I just wanted to ask because it
palm
was so
colored
like,
people. Why am I calling them palm colored people?
yeah, because you switched that up too. Normally it was clear people, by the way, but here nor there.
Clear
Mm,
people, white tea, palm colored. Why are you
mm.
asking me to stay the same? I will never.
Nah, I kind of figured out something. Okay, no worries, no worries. I kind of figured out something. It was
I
based
will
on something you
never.
shared.
I
No, I
switch it
figured
up
out something. My
depending
apologies.
on my feeling.
Understood.
How I feel is how I feel that particular day. It's no,
Yes,
don't get comfortable with one cat Lee because there's not
yes.
one cat Lee.
This is your
Now
world.
all of them are in here, and I don't always let them out. But Cat Lee do what Cat Lee Woo wants to do. And tonight I want to call them hard R's and palm color people. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's the mood I'm in tonight.
Awesome.
Hmm. Hard R's. And them palm colored people wasn't beefing with no hard R's in 1992. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Well, I just started jumping off in the middle of the show. My phone was dead and silent and beep, beep, beep. Okay. Anyway, let's get because we need to get the show and what we gonna talk about this evening on with this tap in. We got a tap in 1994, so 2 years later. That's why I said it just all goes together. And around this time, we had Nas and Biggie and all of that good stuff. They was popping out and they was showing hard R's. They was popping out and they was showing hard R's. But the year was 1994. The Wu-Tang Clan also was popping out and showing hard R's. It's a lot of things going on. Pac was showing hard. It was a lot going on in 1994. But also in 1994, I don't know if y'all noticed the title of tonight's show. It's called The White Horse, but it's not the white horse that you think of. It's not Narcotic
And I
because
was
that's a song.
yeah.
I love hip hop.
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's a whole song, but we not talking
I love
about that
music. Okay, so I'm lost. I thought, oh, 90s. I was rocking with that. Oh, we talk about the
we not talk about that song.
okay, what are we
We
talking about
talk about the white horse that OJ rode in on.
then? Rode out on. He didn't ride in, he rode out.
And he did ride in. Because remember, he rode back to his house in that same white horse. And
All
they
right,
arrested
technicalities.
him getting out of that white horse. I remember it.
Yeah, I do too. But well, all right, go.
So here's so because we're both right. There's no argument here. He rode out and he rode in on the white horse.
Mm,
The white horse was the Bronco. Is a white Bronco.
yes.
And in 1994, a lot of people were did he do it? Didn't he do it? Did he? That he was a Diddy before Diddy. Because it was a Diddy do it. And it was a Diddy do it with the diddler, but he was diddling. OJ had a whole different charge. And then what makes me mad about this whole, so let me say this. Growing up, all I saw was OJ's stupid face.
Mhm.
Yes, I said it. I always thought OJ had a stupid face. When he did the Hertz commercials, stupid
Mhm.
face. When
Isotonic.
he
That's when my uncle was one of the isotonic guys.
naked gun, stupid face.
No, that was funny though.
It was a funny movie, but still stupid face. He always just had a stupid face to me, right? OJ has done a lot of things as far as color hard R people are concerned. He's done a lot of things that we can actually be proud of. He's done a lot. He crossed those lines. But in 1990, June the 17th, that means my mom, 7 days after my mom's birthday, 5 days after my dad's birthday, June the 17th of 1994, OJ Simpson hopped into a white Ford Bronco. That's why I
Hmm.
said the white horse.
Hmm.
And led the LA Police Department on a 2 hour, 60-mile chase through Southern California. Oh, sorry. The chase also um went into game 5 of the WNBA. I mean the NBA. The WNBA wasn't there yet. The NBA finals that cut into the game of the finals. You know how many people wanted to fuck OJ up? What about the people who had money on the game? Beat his ass. They want him to go to jail. They might not have believed that he did it, but that particular day, they wanted him to go to jail. I got money on this game. How dare you? take the police on a chase during the NBA finals. Um, it had everybody captivated. It had observers. This is was the funny part. And this is funny, and I just thought about this while I was thinking about this. This is the thing that we're going to talk about today. So they had the situation going on in 2025 in LA, with the police and the people, and I'm not gonna call it a riot. They were just standing. They was just protesting. Um, but people were on the bridge, one of the bridges that we saw in the footage of the OJ situation. They weren't doing anything. The same thing they was doing at the OJ situation, they was doing on this particular bridge, which was holding signs. The signs said different things.
Mhm.
Then they was like, "Free OJ." Now they was like, "You get the fuck out of here." But that's not what the sign said verbatim. But I can imagine. But same bridge.
Mhm.
People was out there with the signs. Um, he was arrested later on because he did turn himself in, but he turned himself in at his home. So that's why I said yeah, you was right. He rode out on a white horse, but he rode back in on that white horse. You know what I'm saying? He came back in the same car in the Bronco and got arrested. Um, and then he was exonerated for the demise of his ex-wife. And they say that's her lover, but I'm still conflicted about that part. Only reason why, because when you listen to the story, and I've watched the Netflix specials that they have, I've watched many documentaries, and at the end of the day, what they say is that young man that lost his life, unfortunately, was dropping off glasses that her mother left at the restaurant. They were friends. No, it didn't say, nobody in her family contested that they was lovers. Nobody in his family said that they were lovers. OJ never said they was. Nobody ever said that they was lovers, but the story keeps going that they were lovers.
Mhm.
I guess to make it more interesting, but how much more interesting do you need to make it? That man led them on a 2 hour, 60-mile chase across Southern California. How much interesting do you need it to be? That now you have to add that he worked at the restaurant that her and her family went to after the recital that her and OJ's daughter had.
Mhm.
They went to the restaurant, the family, not OJ. OJ wasn't there, but the family went there. They had a meal. Her mom left her glasses there. He, when he got off of work, took the glasses to Nicole's house. That
Mhm.
doesn't insinuate that they was lovers to me. And I think that's one of the major problems that I had with the story. But go ahead. You go off, Doc.
Oh well, no, I don't go. Just like you said, 1992. I remember this was a big thing. I remember my father watching this. Um, I'm gonna leave that part to the side. But this is what I took from what was going on, and I'm gonna balance it between my age at the time compared to me reflecting back, looking at a lot of things, and me just maybe
1994, we were what, 15?
no 94.
94,
Yeah,
June, we
15,
were about
15.
to turn
Yeah,
15.
about
Well,
to
I
turn
was
15.
about to turn 15. I don't know how old you were at that time.
I was 15.
Okay. I mean, I was about to turn, yeah, I was about to
Yeah, you're
turn 15.
September, right? I'm March.
Yeah, I was about to turn 15.
Yeah. So it was like this is the biggest thing on the news. And then this is the first time, or close enough to the first time I remember being young and us as that age were talking about stuff we were seeing on TV that was actually real time stuff. That was very close
Mhm.
to the first time I was like, wait, y'all actually watch the news too for real? But it was like the biggest story.
It was. It
Um,
was a major story.
but it was the conflict of one, people were like, he wouldn't have done it. But there was the other side that was like, no, he did it.
Right.
I didn't hash out those things or figure out which side was which at the time, but I just know this was a big thing. I had already been watching it. My dad was watching it. My mom at the time would watch it too. It was just like one of those things. And so me, I'm like, well, looking into what happened, what was in the newspapers and everything. All right, so boom, ex-wife, but why do you? It was just a bunch of weird shit.
Right.
So I did believe the story that you just said. That was her lover. The one part as I get older, I'm like, what if it was the other dude, Kato and shit, that was her lover? Or what if she was just into that lifestyle and it was just somebody that he didn't want? But this is
Right.
me thinking about stuff in this current time, or not this current time, but closer to when I was older, and actually seeing, like you said, the documentaries and all that stuff. But then it's like he. This is more my medical side speaking. It's like a certain part of him can't come to reality with certain things, but he knows there's a value in that. And that's why, to me, the biggest thing that always happened that was always stripped out of me, he wrote a book like, What If I Did It? Or some shit. That shit that bothered me because I was like, if you didn't, then don't act like you did. But if you did, then accept that you did. But you got
Right.
away with it. So leave it the fuck alone.
Right.
But I think there was a vendetta against him for whatever reason. But that's when he had locked up when he tried to go get his stuff back. But overall, in my mind, it was more of the escape because his friend was driving the white Bronco. OJ was liked and loved by a lot of people, funny enough. Or not, I don't want to say
Yeah.
funny, but really. So that's why they were holding sign. Look, you can't catch the juice and all that shit. It made sense. And if you, California is very much one of those things. And also, that was the first time I would say, in my opinion, not being or having lived in California at the time, that I realized that that's a big thing in California. If a car chase goes on, no matter how high profile or low profile it is, they put their helicopters up and they will show it on the news. They'll interrupt regular TV just to show a car chase. And I think that was the first time the rest of America seen something that they do over there, and it was just pumped into our TVs.
Yeah. I think that was like the first time that they really started doing that type of thing.
They,
Like or the first time, well, it was major.
I think it's
It
the
was
first time.
major because, like, the first time that they did it nationally, I'm
Mm-hmm.
quite sure they showed it all the time in
In
California.
California, yeah, that's like a
But that was like the first time that we really saw it like national. And he
yes,
led them on a chase for 2 hours for 60 miles.
yeah.
So that is the first time we ever seen that on national television for two
Mhm.
hours. It interrupted an NBA game.
Yeah, that's the profile that he was at the time. And the situation, it was a high profile person. It was a double murder. And then the part out, it was the race thing a little bit in it, kind of sort of in a way. But it
Yeah,
was the first time that I can remember that what, because I went and looked when I was there. I'm like, wait, so this, believe it or not, if you live in California, it could be any, if a car chase goes on, it's going to be on the news. And it might not even leave a neighborhood, but that was the first time that they kind of exported the thing that they do because it was a famous person that everybody got to be wherever they were and see it. You in Baltimore, I'm in Savannah. All of a sudden,
again,
y'all shooting a
nationally.
car chase?
Yeah, like nationally, we've never seen that. Like, we see what go on in our individual states, but
Mm-hmm.
for us to see it from California all the way to the East Coast, that was like the first time we ever experienced anything like that.
Yeah.
Like,
To me,
I had never seen it, and I was living on it. I was about to turn 15, so I was living in Baltimore. I had never seen anything like that, and it was the most, like, oh my gosh moment that I had. I was like, this is happening. This is really happening.
yes.
Everything. I forget the NBA game. If you watch a game show, dead. Whatever it is that you watch at those particular times of the day, it was
Mm-hmm.
daylight over there. It was darker over here.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first time you ever seen some shit like that.
Yeah. No. To me, it was
Never
the
mind, in
combination.
that same year, we had the situation, well, in that same time frame, we had the Rodney King situation. That was like the first
Mhm.
time we ever seen that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it was a lot going on around that time.
To me, that time, well, okay, this is why to me it's very interesting and funny. That was a time that I realized that as much as I realized other people my age did not watch the news, even the local news, unless it was somebody that you knew that something happened to them, or people watched the local high school sports shit. Nobody really watched the news, but I was a kid that would watch the news. But then when I was at school and I hear people that didn't give a fuck about nothing other than, hey, did that team beat that team? And it was just like the high school sports shit. And I'm talking about local news. If they knew about
Right.
something that was going on someplace else, I'm like, oh, they actually. But I'm like, it's not really they do. It's just that it's everywhere right now. So
It
that was the one
is.
thing. But then to me, that's
Talk
also the
about
time.
going viral.
And this is before you could technically go viral for real.
Right.
But
Right.
the other part with that was and this is what goes on nowadays. California had a certain way of doing news that other places just tell you they give you the fluff story, they give you the local sports, they give you, hey, this person's complaining about this, call me and I'll come out as a news reporter to do this. But California's like, no, when weird shit happen, we're gonna interrupt local television no matter what it is, and we're gonna show everybody. But
I
they
feel
did that
like
so.
maybe for that particular situation, that was the change. Because here, if something like that was going on here, it was going to interrupt everything. We wasn't saying shit. Let's say it was a high speed, like even
Really?
like if it was a high speed chase in Baltimore and it was going down, we was going to see that on the news.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, really. Anything that's going down here. But again, this is the lovely part about us being from different states and everybody recognizing and understanding how it works in different states. Here, there, down there, it's different with the news. And you gotta remember, like the same, I'm gonna say this real quick and I'm gonna not dwell on this too much. But I even watch things that came like we on Instagram. You could go check this out yourself. There's an Instagram page that is called the Baltimore History Channel, right? And I say this a lot with the people that are from here and I interact with and the thing. And I said it a couple of times on this podcast. Stop acting like Baltimore wasn't a bang bang town. It's always been a bang bang city, bang bang town, bang bang area. You got a Spangled Banner. I mean, the Star Spangled Banner song because this is a bang bang town. The same things that we've been arguing, like fussing about with the same things we're fussing about right now at this particular moment is the same things we've been fussing about in the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, the 60s. It's always happened here. So if we had a high speed chase, period, not just because it was OJ, but just period, it would have interrupted anything because it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Hmm.
But not, let alone at that time we didn't have a lot of celebrities coming out of Baltimore right then and there, right?
Mm,
Well, not at
true.
that particular time. This
And I think that plays
before,
a
before, and maybe I'll say a little bit now, but then in the 1994 era, we didn't have a lot of stars coming out of Baltimore, right? So if a high speed chase happened here, it would look irregular. So it would be they would interrupt everything. They've been doing that shit. They would interrupt everything to talk about it. High speed chase, a shooting, because these are things that have been happening here in the city. So it's not like it's just like a nah, they would have interrupted. Now,
but
nationally, you wouldn't see that. You feel me? But if it had that would have interrupted all the TV programming because it's something that they need to talk about. Like this is happening right now.
it,
Um,
oh,
those so-called because I hate when they call it the riots, the Freddie Gray riots. That was not a riot. It happened, I swear, 2 blocks radius.
mhm.
I don't call that a riot. Call me when the whole city is on fire. That's a riot. It happened like 2 blocks. They shut it down. The footage that y'all saw on the TV nationally, that was 2 blocks. So y'all know. My family members, like I said, I called my peoples in Cali, like, y'all are, and they like, this 2 blocks. That's the same thing.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't pay the news no mind. That's why people wasn't watching the news because like they be lying. Let y'all you watched it, you would have thought the whole city was on fire. When shit they had the little incident this year in California. Let them tell it the whole city was on fire, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? That's propaganda though.
Yes.
But that the OJ situation was the first time that one thing in California made national, like everybody watched it.
Hmm.
But nah, that would have been on if it was I don't give a fuck if it was OJ, Ray J, JJ, MJ. If it happened here in Baltimore, it would have been on the news.
I'm about to say,
That
because
happens
I already
a lot
tally
here,
up.
and it's always they will cut whatever we watching to put that on the news. So it would have happened.
So I
And
would
since
say
I
where
was
I'm
little, I can remember that happening.
I, I was gonna say, since I was little, the news here is never active like that. It's always after the story happens. I would usually see the news, the evening news. It'll be, oh, this happened. There was a car chase here, or this happened. There was somebody got shot here, or this happened. It was always this. I have never, and where I'm
But
from down south, at least,
again, geographic,
yeah. And I'm
geographic,
surprised because I was like, for real, that
yeah,
they did
geographic.
it an active thing. Because even to this day, and I'm talking about my big age, when I've lived in other places, particularly down south, the news is never as active the same way as when I'm in California or when I lived in California. The news would interrupt and actually boom. And I'm like, even for me living in Florida, South Carolina, Delaware, they never interrupt the news because California made it like a media, actual thing. And I'm surprised if you say Baltimore would actually interrupt whatever you're watching. I'm like, interesting. Because
I
even when I
don't know
lived in
why you're
Virginia, I never
surprised.
seen it happen.
Baltimore is an active city. Although it's a small city, it's a very active city
No, and I'm not saying
and
not
been
active,
active
but the media, the way it
since
works.
1600s. It's been a very active city. It's
Okay,
just we got
I,
TV
I was just,
later.
I was just like, I know the way that the news media in the West Coast, particularly the state of California, works is way different from any other place I've lived. Any other place I lived, and I found that
But
interesting.
you've never lived. You visited here. You've never lived here.
Mhm. But
You
even in
visited here. You
proximity,
didn't live here.
in the state of, I mean, not the state of, the city of, yes, I've never lived,
You've
but in
never. So you
proximity.
don't know what it's like here. Again, we've not lived everywhere. You've lived a lot of places, but
Mhm.
you haven't lived everywhere. So you can't say what it could be in different situations because you didn't live there.
True, I can't say. I just find it very interesting. Every place I lived around it never really did it either. So,
Around it, Baltimore is its own city state.
and
Why
I
I
agree
gotta
with
keep,
you.
we not even a part of the DMV. Y'all keep trying to include us. We're not.
I just had to learn what the DMV was. I don't know because I asked people, wait, so is this? They be like, no. So is this? They be like, yeah. I'm like, but I thought this person said no, and this person said
We
yeah. You know
like
what?
Baltimore, Maryland, so everybody automatically, oh, that's part of. No, we are not a part of the DMV. We've
Look,
been
I'm gonna
on
get.
our own for a long, 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 long time. This is
Uh,
not that. So
but
if
all
you
right,
lived in a surrounding area, then maybe you saw some shit, but you're not going to see the shit that happens here.
okay. This is what I would say. This is my disclaimer to anybody. When you get above Pasquotank, North Carolina, then I'm like, yeah, this is like North shit to me. It's still below the Mason Dixon, but I'm like, yeah, these people they have a very different way of being and acting. But I've been above it, but I'm like, still. But no, when you get past Pasquotank, North Carolina, I'm like, the Southern becomes different, the country becomes different, and it's not what I'm used to in my little Southeast Georgia, Florida, and South Carolina area. I'm being honest, I'm being real.
It's not
That's
the
what I would say.
same.
And
And
I
I
know.
think what I will say about where I'm from and where my daughter's father is from, which is New York, um, it gets crazier as you go further north, if that makes sense.
Look, I've been further south and I still feel the same way. I think we probably in the safe zone overall, kind of, sort of.
It gets crazier as you go like the further you if you get past Virginia, once you get past a certain stage, I'm gonna say a certain area of Virginia, it gets crazy.
I will say
You
the
know what I
same
mean?
thing. But you get past a
I'm
certain
not
stage.
knocking the DMV at all because I know my people's we done did the whole East Coast. So I can honestly speak honestly. I got family that lives everywhere in the East Coast, right? The further north you go, the crazier it gets. But Baltimore is its own, it's a city, yes, on the Mason Dixon line, but it is its own city state. Nothing about Baltimore is like everywhere else. It's not,
I agree.
and a lot of people will say that about their cities, but I can honestly say me visiting, nah, this is a different kind of monster. Even when I go to New York, like they be like, "Where you from?" And I'll be like, "Baltimore." They be like, "Oh, wait, wait." I don't go down there without my. Yeah, it's different.
I don't want to
It's
have to
not
visit,
like everywhere.
but
We even
everywhere is
got
not
our
like
own dances,
everywhere.
our own slang. Y'all talk about the way we talk all the time, but it's different.
But, but people talk about it the way everybody talks all the time. I accept
We
that
don't
because
talk about no way that none of y'all motherfuckers talk. Y'all got more to say about us than we got to say about y'all. We don't give a fuck about
well,
how y'all talk.
I think no. All right, cool. This is kind of a different
So
conversation.
y'all
I
do that.
do.
We don't do
I,
that here.
okay, and I'll be honest. I do believe, in all my honesty, of my whole heart of hearts, that Baltimore does get the worst rap for the way they talk.
But we
As,
don't give a fuck about nothing about how y'all talk. We don't
but
care. That's
yeah,
not
no,
a
and I
concern.
respect
You
it.
know why that's not a concern for us? It's
Mhm.
because we got so much shit going on here in this little ass city that we live in. Fuck y'all. I mean, nothing personal. I don't want y'all to take
Oh,
it personal. But when it comes to talking about other people, we're not concerned about other people. We're worried about what we got going on.
and that's
Y'all
fair.
find more
Because,
time to talk about us than we find to talk about y'all. We don't talk about
true,
y'all. That's
and
not a
but I can.
conversation
To
that's
me,
ever had. You could walk up to now, they will say, "Oh, you sound like you're not from here," if you approach somebody from Baltimore. But we not like, "Oh, y'all talk funny." We don't give a fuck about that shit. We don't give a two flying fucks about none of that shit. That's not our concern.
but
We trying to figure out how we gonna keep these junkies from having mass overdoses.
yes, I agree.
We
I
talk
agree.
about how we going to stop them from taking the houses that were monumental to us and boarding them up and turning them into a band. We don't give a fuck
The
about
efforts,
the way y'all talk.
yeah.
That's not our
I,
conversation.
and to be honest, it's not the ultra deep conversation, but I understand why because I've also been a lot of places, and I understand. Like I get when you're different places, how people have different accents and stuff. But this is no disrespect at all. It is the most interesting thing
We
because like
have the most European
and
accent than anybody in the country. We know
and
that.
that is the thing that is the most interesting thing because
But
generally,
in all fairness, we are one of the first 13 in the colonies,
yes,
and we were heavily saturated with the British, the
yes,
Irish, and the Scottish. So
yes,
we can't help what we came like this. This is our history,
yes, no, and
and the French.
okay,
I
so
can't
with
leave them
all
out.
due respect, honor that. But this is the thing, and
And the
I'm not
French
trying to
can't leave them
give
out.
a weird thing, but it is a funny thing because you can go to Charleston, South Carolina, Gullah Geechee. There are still words that translate through the culture of everything, even some things that I say. But then you
But
can go to New Orleans.
we're
New
not
Orleans talks
judging
funny.
y'all about nothing that's going on in South Carolina. Y'all find it. This is where
Well, I'm
y'all are
not from South
crazy though.
Carolina, but I
Y'all find it to go out y'all way to talk about us. We are not going out our way about no accent in South Carolina. We don't give a shit. We're not
and that's
going out of our way to talk about no accent in Georgia. We don't give a shit. Like we understand that people are that's how it works.
yes,
Everybody, even with me being born in North Carolina, and I'm gonna take it there. Even with me being born in North Carolina, right? And my dad being from Austin, Texas.
mhm.
He used to do that all the time, right? And then I grew up here. He used to do it all the time, talk about how my grandmother and them used to how their country slang was different from his country slang, but you're all country at the end of the day. So what the fuck are we talking about?
Yes, because
And
okay,
that's what I said to him. And I came out of his penis.
well, all right.
So if I came out of his
All I want
penis, I'm gonna say this to y'all. Who gives a fuck?
but that's
Y'all
well, all
waste
right,
y'all time. Oh, y'all sound funny. So do y'all. Now everybody sound funny. We
true.
had a show one time where you and I were both talking, and the nigga both called us both bammers.
Yeah, I
You
remember
think
that.
that did? And you know what's crazy? That same nigga that did that, because I do my research. He was from up here. So it doesn't matter. Who gives a fuck who talks like what? We talk, we communicate. Can you understand me?
But this is the
Can
catch.
I understand you?
Yes, but this is
Then
the
that's
catch.
all that matters. All
All right.
that y'all got the this
So,
accent.
so
Who gives a
I
fuck
will say
about
this. I
that
will say
shit?
this. This is the part that I think sometimes gets lost. And I this is part of my military career. When we are who we are as in diaspora, when we get along, we get along. But there are jokes, or and this is always funny. I
But that's
call it
everywhere. That's
clowning.
not just Baltimore. That's not just Georgia. That's
Yes,
like if you go to Texas right now,
yes.
coming from Georgia, they're gonna feel
Talking
some kind of way about some kind of way
talking
that
down,
you
what
say
you talking
something.
about? Talking down, what you talking about? Yes, it's the same thing, but I'm saying it more in I understand it because I've been a lot of places, but I think sometimes I'm trying to be I'm not trying to, I'm on your side. Baltimore does get the worst rap of it all, but there's a part, and I kind of understand why. And this let me say something real quick, and you tell me if you think it's kind of interesting. You could meet a, as you say, palm colored person from Boston. They have a very distinct accent, right?
Car. They don't say car. They say
Now
car.
you could meet a
I know a lot of
hard
Boston like,
ER from Boston. They don't talk like that, right?
but they all gonna say car. So,
No, I met a lot of hard ERs, as you call
you
them,
know a
from
lot of
Boston.
hard ERs that don't say car.
From Boston, no, they sound very much like a person from Philly, a person from New York. They
But
don't
then you
sound
would
like
say a lot of people from Philly sound like people. Like, I'm get the fuck out of this conversation because a lot of people from Philly sound like a lot of people from Baltimore, and actually, that's our sister state.
I know.
So I
But I'm
feel
just saying
like
because
y'all are just like people like. Sorry, I hate to say this, but people like
but
you just like to find a way to pick on somebody
I'm not
because
picking. I'm trying to
Ba-
explain what happened.
people from Philly sound more like Baltimoreans than anybody else in this country. But
No, I would say yes. I would agree with you on that because funny, and I told you this earlier. My homeboy from DC, he don't sound like y'all to me, but he says father.
but they
It's
have
weird
their
shit.
they have certain
Yes.
dialect that does sound like us.
Wait, how do
You
we
see what
get
I'm
from talking
saying?
about?
That's why I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Y'all just finding
But
a
it's the
reason to
same way
nitpick.
that you can say I maybe say
And
shit
I
weird.
know because I live here and I'm in DC all the time. I know people from Boston. I got a lot of family in Boston, actually. I know people from New York. My kid's father is from New York. I got family, although they're not this color, they're this color. But I got family in Rhode Island. Like the East Coast is me. And what I'm saying to y'all is y'all just like to find a way to nitpick. And it's getting old.
All right, with all the respect,
Because people in Philly sound like us. People in
I would
fucking
agree.
DC sound like us. We just have our distinct dialect. That's all.
Yes,
That's
and
it.
that all right. My
And
last part.
people from
All right,
DC and Baltimore ran to Philly to be free.
okay.
Like, really?
I'm not attacking anything. What I'm telling you, I think is beautiful and I think it's awesome. But when you in close proximity to somebody that I feel I could trust, I think I can say my honest thing because I expect them to say the honest thing to me back. That's what I'm gonna say. I think it's beautiful. And I've heard look, if I'm on the West Coast, they get mad because I say y'all sound like white people to me. If I'm in New Orleans, I'm like, this sounds so beautiful to me. If
I
I'm
think,
in
again, with us, it's just more like y'all do that. And it's like, who gives a fuck what people sound like? We your people.
yes,
If
but
if
it's just
if we had it, to be honest, if we gonna base it on the Bible, then we would all sound the same if the Tower of Babel had never got broken. That's
facts.
the whole
Facts.
point.
No, if
So
you're going
why
to
would I
religion,
sound like you? Why would you sound like me?
because we are the same peoples.
And we
But
live in different areas
mhm,
of the world.
yes.
I don't sound like a French woman. I don't sound like I kind of do sound like a British woman sometimes. But we live in different areas of the world, so we're all going to sound different.
I
So let
I'm
it
not
go and get over it. It's not a thing. And it's not as funny as y'all motherfuckers think it is. It's not. It's like we looking at y'all like, all right, dummy. Now I'm
so
about
you
to bring my Baltimore shit out.
so you
All
talking to
right,
you're not
dummy.
talking to me.
Now
You
you
like
look stupid because
right.
you sitting
Mhm.
here trying to make a joke out of something that's really not that funny when we all have different dialect, we all have different accents, we all are different.
Yes, 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 and yes. I'm just making sure that you're addressing them because I'm like, no, I
I'm
like it.
addressing anybody who has something to say.
Oh, so it
That's
don't
what
have to
I'm
be
addressing.
negative. It can be just something to say. All right, cool. I
Anybody who has something to say about anything,
get it.
anybody's accents. I'm not talking about the further south you go, because I got people in Texas, Florida, North Carolina. I got people everywhere. I got people in with Seattle. You know what I'm saying? Like when I walk up to them, the first thing I'm not saying to them is like, "Oh, you sound different." Could you? Nah,
Okay.
it's a vibe. We vibing. We all well in those type of environments. We all smoke. We gonna smoke together. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, that's community. That's
we
community.
don't
I respect that.
really give a fuck about accents.
I,
We don't care
I'm
about
so
that.
How did we get from OJ and the white Bronco to white
I
horse
don't
to
know
this?
because you always try to make a joke about Baltimore accents, and so I had to let you know that we don't give a fuck
I was
about that.
trying to defend it, and I was just trying to
We
explain.
don't need your defense. We don't
Okay.
need nobody to defend us. This is Baltimore. We defend ourselves. And what I'm saying to you is nobody gives a fuck about that shit,
Okay.
except for people who don't have nothing else to talk about. We don't care about that shit. It's not a thing.
Okay.
If you come here, they'll hear the accent. They'll know you're not from here, but that's not a thing. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you different." Nah, we don't do that here. We be like, "Oh, all right, you from somewhere else? All right, it's a vibe. Let's vibe out." That's what we do here. Believe it or not, we don't pick on people for their
Our
accents,
peoples are our peoples, but I
and we
also
don't
feel
pick
like
on people for their accents here. That's not a thing. It's not a thing. We just, all right, you from where you from? Oh, you I can hear the accent. Okay. All right. Well, tell me about where you from. Not necessarily, y'all got the weirdest accent. So we don't do that. We want to know. We want
yeah,
to get to know you.
I think me trying to defend you is getting lost in what's been
I
happening
don't need
here.
defense, Doc. I defend myself
Or
a lot.
me trying to just say, hey, I'm not trying to attack anything.
And well, this shouldn't be a conversation. And then we wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a thing. It's a
Life is
thing
a
with
journey.
me. It's not a thing for me. Um, I don't give a fuck. I sound the way I sound, and you're here listening, you're here watching with my weird ass Baltimore accent, regardless.
Never said it was weird.
Who
See,
gives a
I
fuck
use
about
different
that?
words. I just said different.
It's
But
not a
anyway,
thing. It's not a thing. But anyway, it is time for the love notes. Let me do this real quick because that was like crazy. Like, why would we even talk about that? But whatever. It's time to show some love because I love my peoples. Anybody watching for Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, whatever, Rumble. We on Rumble tonight. Last night we had an incident, but today we are here. Um, we love you. Thank you for tuning into the show. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate all of the love and support. You guys are amazing. But now it's time to get to the love notes. It is. It's time to get to the love notes. The love notes, how can I put it? It's gonna stay on the screen tonight because I didn't turn it on for this particular show. These people come from far and wide, and they even listen to my Baltimore accent and have no issues with it. They come back and they listen again. They come back and they listen. They come back and they listen. Big shout out to them. I might get a little excited, a little bit excited, for some of the return countries because I see y'all. I pay attention. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna get right, so I tell y'all. Y'all can hear when the inflections happen in my voice because I get happy about this. But love notes is a way for me to send love to my peoples across the pond, across the world, um, who come and listen to this podcast, and they're amazing, and I wouldn't trade them for anything in the world. So this is my way to show them love because they're not watching, they're listening, and so the love notes. I used to call it love. Doc used to call it show notes. I was never gonna call it that, by the way. Um, And we bickered. We went back and forth. Y'all got a glimpse of what that looks like tonight. We went back and forth. But then finally we came to the compromise because what we realized is there is no love without compromise. And now we call it love notes. And I wouldn't trade that for anything in the world. I like the name of that. It's amazing. And it makes me happy just to be like, oh, it's time for the love notes. Doc also said I had a stack of papers the size of a composition notebook. I didn't. It was a lot of papers though. It was. It was a lot of papers. I had a clipboard and everything. In all fairness, it was a lot of cities, states, Not the acting. It was a lot of cities, states, countries, and territories on those papers, and also included. I also had my actual show notes, what I was going to talk about on that clipboard. So it was a lot of things on that clipboard. I don't do
What's
that
your note?
anymore.
What's your
Don't
note?
do that anymore. Now we do this. It's all love, man. Thanks for the love. Thank you for the love. Now we do this. Oh my gosh. Wait, I gotta take this off for 2 seconds because this, I do not play this shit. No, we got clear the screen for them. Not for my love notes. Let's go. All right, let's get it. It's love. It's all love. Thank you for the love. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much. Shout out to my top 60: United States, United Kingdom, India, China, Belgium, specifically Brussels. I love you guys so much and thank you for the love and support. Man, I kept going doing it because of y'all. Russia, Indonesia, ah, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Germany, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, and Kenya. Hi, babies. I love you so much. Thanks. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, uh, Singapore, Spain, Ireland, and Nepal. I love you all. You guys are amazing. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, France, Poland, Tunisia, Venezuela, baby, the Czech Republic, Portugal, Morocco. Hi, Booze. I love you. Thank you for coming and supporting the show, man. Ghana, Finland, Lithuania, Sweden, Bangladesh, Latvia. I see y'all. I see y'all. Y'all coming back. I see y'all. Oh, y'all so sexy. Ooh, I love y'all so much. Oh my gosh. I see the repeats. And I love it. Thank you for coming back and checking out the show again. You guys are amazing. Hungary, Greece, Denmark, Jamaica. I got you. I got you, babies. I got you, Jamaica. Slovakia. Slovakia, Ukraine, Peru, and Peru. I love you, booze. And last but not least, Italy, Egypt, Malta, Tanzania, Cambodia, Colombia. You guys are amazing. And let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. Um, nope, I didn't miss anybody. It's a lot of return people. Y'all running up the numbers. I love that. I love that for us. Thank you for the love and the support. Um, if you don't like just listening to this podcast, watching this podcast is support alone. Hitting a like button, sharing, subscribing. That all of that is free support and free love. And I love you guys so much for doing that. Thank you so much, and I appreciate y'all, man. You guys are amazing. Man, you guys are amazing. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna blush on camera, but you guys are amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry, I burped. I was drinking soda before this podcast. My bad. I'm so sorry. That's embarrassing. And I didn't even bring my water in here, which is way worse because I wouldn't have done that if I was drinking water. But anyway, Doc has said burping and stuff. And he didn't say that. That just happened. Doc has said top flight, catch the vibes. Don't catch the gas face. Salute to MC Search. Stop palm on palm color violence. Cause it was palm on palm in my mind, no hard R's in the palm on palm boys was beefing at that time. It just didn't look right. It didn't make sense. And Rick was trying to divide the gap. No, that didn't happen. It was palm on palm violence. They always try to say it's melanin on melanin violence. It's palm on palm violence. Doc had also said worldwide, don't sweat the technique, slang, or dialect. Do you? I don't sweat the technique. I never sweat the technique. Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. You put it in my head. Now the song is in my head. Now I gotta go listen. My
Time.
my
Salute.
bad. I scrolled. I was about to do the Roger Rabbit. I was about to do.
Hey,
I was about to do.
All the dances. All the dances.
Who's about to do all the dances? Doc has said, hit the like button. Live show, radio show, and get the app. On the app and the radio show, y'all not going to see the dances, though. Y'all need to be watching this. Listen, my bad. Sorry. My name is Kat Lee, and I approve this message. I approve it. I do. I approve this message. Listen, I was having a good old time. I was getting it in real quick. Oh, sorry. Anyway, my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, don't start to attack me, man. The late '80s and the '90s was the shit. Nobody gonna tell me different.
Still haven't given me a year yet.
Oh shit. Wait. Um,
Hold on. Let me get my notes.
we going to skip to the 2000s. I'm not gonna keep y'all in the '90s, even though I wanna.
Even though I want to.
I wanna.
What R&B song was that? Don't you want Heat? Wait, no, is that Heat Sweat? I don't know. I don't know R&B like that.
I don't know, but I know I do know. Don't sweat the technique. Yeah, that was a jam, man. Oh, the '90s are so amazing. The '90s was so amazing. Anyway, let me get out the '90s. I want to be back in the '90s, low key. I want a beeper.
Go where you want to go. Look,
I want to pay. I want payphones to come back. I
okay.
want. I do. It was good times,
Beeper,
man.
payphone, America Online, Gazelles.
No,
You
they
want
could keep.
Traxxas?
They could
You want
keep
Traxxas?
the internet sounds and all of that. I don't want
All
that
right.
part.
You want tracksuits?
I don't want my mother hopping on the phone like, I'm trying to use the phone. Get off the internet. I don't need none of that.
Facts.
I don't
Tracksuits. You
want.
ain't answered about the tracksuits yet. Or
Depends.
wait, I say
Velour,
tracksuits or the
yes.
jogging suits. Which one
The
you got? The nylon one. Yes, those ones. Those
I
ones.
don't want them. You could keep
You don't.
them
All
too.
right. You don't want them. All right. Which
They
one
made
then?
too much noise. They made too much.
What
But
you trying to sneak around for?
the velour fila sweatsuit.
You want those? Oh, you live in cold weather. I forget. That's the thing. Like that shit was too fucking
I
hot.
do live. I want. I want them to bring back first downs. I want
You
to go
really
back
want
to
the
the era where I was wearing Timbs proudly.
so look. No, let me not say nothing because you get mad at me when I talk about things. It's just like, really?
What? What I get mad at, Doc? Because you always say I get mad at something and you don't know what I get mad about. I don't get mad about much. Go ahead.
It's not being mad. It's just that you just disagree with what I'm saying because you don't
And
like
it's
my belief.
okay. People supposed to disagree, but go ahead,
I'm
talk
cool
to
with
me.
that. I'm cool with that. So
Huh?
you want the velours and you want the Tims.
Yeah.
All right. You know
The
what I want
blowers
back?
kept me warm during the winter.
All
Tim's
right.
kept me warm during the winter.
All right.
Yeah, I want them.
All right. I'm more of a warm climate person. I will
That's because you live
prefer.
in a warmer climate.
Yes, I agree. I want more of the low top Air Force Ones, and I want more of Nautica
I
back.
got a
I
pair of
haven't
those
seen
right
nobody.
now.
No, but I
Go
ain't
ahead.
seen nobody wear rock Nautica in a long time.
I don't want no Nautica. You could keep that. You could keep the Tommy Hill. You could
No,
keep the
Tommy Hill.
Nautica.
Tommy Hill's a no go. Nautica is still G.
Yeah, you could keep the. And you could keep Nautica too. I wasn't big on Nautica. I
All right,
wasn't like
we're gonna go Nautica.
it wasn't a. That is not a regional thing though, because Nautica was big up here. Tommy
Yes,
Hill was big up here, so it
but
has
Tommy
nothing
Hill
to
had a
do
bad
with the
story.
region. I just wasn't that girl.
All right.
I
Well,
always been a
you-
trendsetter, not a trend follower. So if I liked it, I liked it. If I didn't like it, I didn't like it. It's
all right.
what
So
it is. That's the
you like?
thing about
I'm
being
sorry
a
to
human
interrupt you.
being and free will.
This is Savannah shit, but it's off the movie Forrest Gump. Sorry to interrupt your a Cat Lee Woo party. What is something we can grow that we both would want back?
What?
What is something we can grow and we both would want back?
What is something that we what? Move your mic.
Both What is something we both can agree on that we both will want back? This is compromise. You said compromise.
I
We
don't
don't.
know because see that's the thing when it comes to likes and wants, everybody is different. I don't want to be I don't want to agree with you. I want to be me. And I want you to be you and I want you to like what you like and I want to like what I like. I don't we don't have to agree on everything.
Oh,
And that's been said a couple of times on this podcast. And at the end of the day, what I'm always going to say is we're not the same people. We're
yeah.
different. So we're
That's
never
perfect.
going to agree on 100% of anything.
All right. Then here you go.
Fuck. We might not even agree on 25% of the things, which is a lie because we agree on a lot of things. It's
Okay. All
just
right.
the things that I don't agree with, and you'd be like, well, you don't like nothing. No, it's just I just don't that's not I'm not jacking that bag. Like this,
All right.
that's not my
Here we
swag.
go.
That's not what we do. That's not what I like. It's a lot of things that people up here rock with that I don't rock with. Let me tell you, I don't like a half and half. You know what a half and half is? It's an Arnold Palmer. That's
Yeah.
what it is. It's half
Lemonade,
lemonade,
right? Yeah.
half tea. I've never liked that, but I live here. I live in this state and I'm around a lot of people. But what I don't do is try to subscribe to the shit that they like because that's what they like. I don't give a fuck what you like. If I don't like it, I don't like it. I hate bread pudding. A lot of people I know love bread pudding. I hate
I,
it.
I know the story. Yes.
I hate it with a passion. You
I
can't
know.
trick me into eating it. I know what it looks like. I don't want it. I don't like bread pudding. It's we're not gonna agree to everything. This is one thing I think that I've said on this show before also. Whether you agree or disagree, that doesn't we don't have to agree with everything.
All right.
We can't agree with everything. You know why we can't agree with everything? Because God gave us free will.
Mhm.
And with free will, nobody agrees on everything.
So here's a question then. Let me see if you agree. Is free will the perfect
Now, let's
imperfection?
not see if I agree. We just going. You ask me the question, and I'm going to answer it. Go ahead.
Is free will the perfect imperfection?
Everybody's perfectly imperfect,
We agree then.
but that's
Easy.
not an agreement. That's just a fact. Nobody in
I
this
agree
world
with
is
your
perfect.
fact. I
That's
agree
a
with your
fact.
fact.
Nobody in this world is perfect. So I'm not agreeing or disagreeing. Nobody is perfect.
All right.
Nobody.
Cool.
Nobody is perfect. I just happen to live in my imperfections where other
I,
people strive to be perfect. I don't give a fuck about being perfect. I give a fuck about being me.
yeah, I agree.
So no,
That's
we don't
fine.
gotta agree on everything. I don't gotta like everything that you like. You don't gotta like nothing I like. I don't give a fuck if you like anything
I
that
was
I
just trying
like.
to figure out if there was something we agreed on. We kind of agree, but then you want to change it. But I'm
But
not
we
trying to.
don't have to agree.
I understand we don't
That's
have
my
to,
point. We don't
but
have to agree on shit.
I wanted to figure out if we could, and I made an attempt. You thought about it. You said yes, but then you like, I don't agree on shit. so,
No, I
and I
don't.
love it.
That's not an agreement. That's the fact. That's what I'm saying. We are
All
not
right, so
agreeing
we
on
agreed that that's
that.
a fact.
That's a fact.
So we
You
agree on the
perfect?
fact
Are you
then.
perfect?
No,
Am I perfect?
no,
Is my kid perfect? Is
I
my
don't.
mom? Is your mom? Is your dad? Is my
Oh,
mom
I
and
can
my
love all
dad
my
perfect?
people.
Nobody's perfect, so it's nothing to agree on. That's just a fact.
That nobody's perfect.
It's a fact. It's
But
not
is
an
that not
agreement.
like
It's
a
just a
perfect
fact.
imperfection? Because that means everybody's free to do what they want. There's no restrictions, no boundaries, there's no boxes.
I love life. I love that kind of life. That's the best kind of life you can live. Now that, if you're agreeing to that, I agree with that. I don't want
All right.
restrictions. I don't want nobody telling me who I'm supposed to be. I'm who I am. I've been that since I stepped out my mama's womb. When I wake up out in the morning and I put my 2 feet on the ground, I'm me. I'm not you. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck? I don't want to agree with everything. I'm not doing that. So if you don't like me because I'm not, fuck it. I don't give a shit. I'm just not. That's not what I do.
Makes sense.
But it's time for me to say the things that I need to say because we got to get up out of here. We got to go. Join the conversation. I think I said all of these things already. I think I felt like I said all these things. It's time for your fair warning. You know what to do. I felt like I said all of this already. I don't want to say it again. I don't want to repeat the conversation. Oh, I will say this one more time. Shout out to DJ Rude Casey. Best DJ I know. And I'm not just saying that because he's our residential DJ. Shout out to Rude Casey. Um, but it is time for your fair warning. It's time for a lot of things. First, I'm going to start by saying mind your business. Everybody's business is not your business. Some business you just need to fucking get out of. It's not your business. Except for in the media my day where I tell everybody's business because I'm nosy as fucking. I be wanting y'all to be nosy with me. You can come be nosy with me or you cannot. It's your decision. It's your decision. The tapping, I try not to tell people's business. I'm quite sure I probably told some business today. Probably. Like MC Search, the fact that he's from Flushing. Nobody needed to know that. But I told it anyway, because I felt like he was from Flushings. Um, and a bunch of other stuff I probably told too. The wiretap, if you have a case, and I can pull it and I can read it, and the next one, well, we're going to revisit Drake, and then after that, we're going to tap into the situation with the mayor of New Orleans. Because they got her. She on her last leg, but the federal government got her. And I feel like that's the government on black crime. But whatever. We're gonna talk about that. Nah, she did a whole bunch of trifling shit. We're gonna talk about it. But if you have a court case that I can pull, I will pull it. And if I feel like it's high profile enough for me to spend my time to read it on this particular podcast, I will. Don't be despicable. Don't be disgusting. Don't be foul. Don't be sinister. Don't be heinous. Don't be disgusting. Don't be diabolical. Don't be dumb as fuck. Don't be an idiot. Don't be stupid. Don't be. Doc, take it away.
You brought up the mayor of New Orleans, corrupt.
Yeah, over
Uh,
that.
I don't necessarily want to say wicked. I would rock with corrupt. You could be contaminated.
Mm-hmm.
People you come around with, it influences you. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it this way, and that could be an imperfect thing for me to say. You could be malicious,
Mm-hmm.
and the end it real quick, just insidious. But insidious is to me is reserved for certain types of people, though. But
Yeah, well, it
corrupt,
don't
really,
matter because whatever the case, like we have different kinds of cases. So you could be any of those chosen words because we read different. Like Diddy was, Drake is, Perez is. We read all different kinds of cases over here. So you could be any of those things. There's no particular thing that you could be. Just don't be any of them, and don't have a court case, and we won't read it. Simple. Don't be. Um, just don't be the Wet and Wired. That's more me and Doc's business. That's like more of a debriefing after we read these crazy ass fucking cases. We gotta debrief. We gotta cool off a little bit. Um, Cattails, like I said, it's coming. I will not rush anything that I do for anybody. I'm not a rusher. I want it to be right. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be right. Uh, and I'm waiting for my turn. I was in shock over here. I don't know if y'all seen the faces on because whatever. I'm waiting for my turn to get back in. It's I gotta pay for that shit. But when I do, I'm gonna finish this up. And when I do finish this up, just shut the fuck up. Shut your mouth. Nobody will know it's you if you don't say anything. That's the only way they're going to know it's you because I changed the names. I've been going through this. I'm paying extra money because I'm trying not to say real names. So shut the fuck up. Shut up. They'll only know it's you is if you come in the comments and you run your mouth. And if you do that because now you're fucking with my money, I'm gonna name you. I'm gonna say your name. I'm gonna say your name on this podcast live because you should shut the fuck up. I'm gonna call it my shut the fuck up list. Because you should have shut the fuck up and not wasted my money. I don't play about my money. I got a kid to take care of. And what you said, Doc,
Hit dog will holler.
man, because you shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Nobody won't know what shit. Damn. I still got, oh, wow. Um, that's crazy. Damn. I gotta go through that. But just shut the fuck up. Love your babies, hug your babies, tell your babies that they are the freaking goat, man. You notice how I didn't cuss when it comes to the kids. Because I love the babies. Wu Tang loves the kids. Uh, but love your babies, hug your babies, encourage your babies, tell your babies that they are the GOAT, man, the greatest of all times. They need that encouragement, they need that love, they need you to tell them that they are that and that is them. Like, what is wrong with you if you're not telling them that? You need, what kind of parent are you that you're not telling your kid that? And then that's why they go out here just so displaced and unencouraged. Like, they don't tell them. Damn. If they want to work for NASA, tell them to be best astronaut, engineer, receptionist, janitor, secretary, whatever the hell else they do over there. I don't know. I don't work for NASA. What I will tell you is get yourself a telescope, a good one. Hi, Nat Geo. A good one. That's where I got my from. By the way, that's why I always be shouting them out like, show me some love, huh, Nat Geo. Um, It'll come with some lenses, some beams, some scopes, some freaking, even a freaking app. Put it together. It requires a little bit of assembly, not much though. Put it together. Go outside and discover some stuff with your babies, like a meteor, a comet, an asteroid, which I all hope is going past you, not coming towards you. That's frightening. That's frightening. Um, a planet that they say is not a planet no more, but it's a planet. As long as I had to build the solar system as a planet. UFO. Listen, this message is not for you. I say this every night, but I'm saying this because I need them or them to understand what I'm saying. I don't want to be beamed up or beamed down, and I don't want to be probed. Okay, unless you're going to take me to a place that's better than this place that I live in right now. Now, if you got a place like that, I'm going. I'm signing up. This a list of something that I need to sign up. I don't know. I'm going. But if you don't have anything better than this, leave me the fuck alone. I got a nice plump. She not plump. She kind of. I got a neighbor across the street you could get. Right. She's ready. She's ready for the plucking. You could pluck her. Take her. But leave me alone. I don't want to be banged up. I don't want to be probed. Okay. Get her. Okay. Okay. This message wasn't for y'all. It was for the people that, I mean, the beings that might probe you up or down. I need y'all to know that. Okay. Um, Listen, I just needed y'all to know that. But other than that, mind your business. I'm saying mind your business, but because I don't want to be probed. If they want to work for NASCAR, tell them you best NASCAR driver, pit boss, pit crew member, um, commentator, engineer. They have those too. What I do know is that NASCAR has a need for speed, and at one point in time, the muscle car was king, and in my opinion, it will always be king. They said put the pedal to the metal. They was talking about those cars, not this fiberglass bullshit y'all driving today. That is easily damaged. Not them. They talking about muscle cars. But whatever the case may be, whatever the kids want to do, just encourage them to be great. Tell them they to go. Man, oh my gosh. I don't want to go. Get my neighbor. Okay. I just need to get that off my chest real quick. Listen, now it is really time for your fair one. I don't want to go. I don't want to be a part of this unless it's a good planet. Now, if it's an extraordinary planet, I'll go. Me and my kid, fuck all the shit on earth. You could have all of this shit because I'm quite sure where I'm going, none of this shit is inferior. But I'm ready. But unless it's better than this, I'm not going. It's time for your fair warning.
The following moments may contain explicit language.
It's time. Listen, it says it may contain. I'm telling you that it does contain. It contains cuss words. I'm getting ready to get my rocks off because I'll be waiting all this time just to say shit and fuck. Fuck this shit. I'm saying it all tonight. Listen, stay in your fucking lane. My lane, your lane, not the same. We're not in the same lane. Now I might let you close. Not the same lane. Your lane there, my lane here. Stay in your shit, and everything is cool and copacetic. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. Stay in your fucking lane. I promise you. Don't 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 break the glass. Don't push the button because you do any of those things, you're gonna get her, and you're not gonna like her. I promise you, you're not gonna like her. I promise you. You don't want her. She's not nice. She's not sweet. She's not kind. She's not cuddly. I never proclaimed her to be, and I will never ever proclaim her to be. I don't act like I'm something different than what I am. I am what I am. I'm gonna get to that bitch in a minute. I am what I am. Take it or love it. I mean, take it or leave it. I say take it and love it, but whatever. You don't want her. You don't want her. You want her. She's nice, sweet, kind, and cuddly. Yes, she is. And plus, when you get her, you get a 2-for-1 special. And who doesn't love a good 2-for-1 special? You know, back in the day, when you go to McDonald's, you get the 2-for-2. You would be happy as fuck. You want a 2-for-2. Hey, you big purr. You get, hey, you big purr, bitches. You get her too. Yes. Who don't want the 2-for-2? That's a hell of a deal, a 2-for-2. You get a 2-for-2 for it. Plus, what usually happens when you jump into other people's lanes is a collision. Who the fuck needs that? I don't need that for me. I don't need that for Doc. I don't need that for you. We don't need that for we. So just stay the fuck in your lane. Everything is cool. Everything is copacetic. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta blow my nose. I'm stuffy. I'm stuffy. My apologies, but I felt it. That's how I know it's coming. Um, yeah, I got it out. Oh, I can breathe now. Well, who doesn't love a 2-for-2 for her? Who? Hey, you big purr, bitches. Hey, you big purr. Listen, also, pick and choose your battles wisely. This stupid bitch went up against Sir Lucian Grange. How stupid is that? You dumb bitch. I said I was going to get back to you in a minute. I'm going to get to you. Because the more this case goes, that's why we're going to revisit this case after we finish with Miss Perez, dumbass. Um, because why would you do that? That's stupid. That's dumb. Okay? It's real stupid. But anyway, he didn't pick and choose his battles wisely, obviously. But you know who did? J. Cole. And everybody had jokes. He was smart. He was a smart, smart man. Smart man. Smart man. He knew it. No, this don't even set right in my spirit. Now I take it back. I'm going to delete the whole song. He was a smart man. Smart man. But this crash test dummy named Petty Boots, aka Baby Caligula, aka Little Boots, aka Drake. Not so wise. And he keeps lying. He lied. Obviously, I could tell that he lied because I study hip hop a little bit. A little something, something. A little something, something. He lied. Because if he really studied, then he would know that Mobb Deep said that there was a war going on outside and that no man is safe from it. They said Petty Boots, Baby Caligula, Little Boots, Drake. You can run, but you can't hide forever in these streets that we done took. They said you walking with your stupid ass head down. They didn't say stupid ass. I added that in. Scared to look. They said, bitch, you are shook. You scared. Whoa, bitch. I'm so tired of him. He be messing up my whole end of the show mojo sometimes, and he make me angry. And I just want y'all, Mama say, Mama sama makusa. I don't care what you said, Doc. Mama say, Mama sama makusa. It's gonna be that forever. It's
No,
fine.
I'm laughing about make you
No,
angry.
no,
Sorry,
no.
go.
Mama say, Mama sa, Mamaku sa. Ask me how
I'm
many people agree with me.
probably way more than me. I'm
Right.
laughing about something completely different.
Exactly. So that's what it is.
I'm
They
laughing
know what
about
I'm
make
saying.
me angry.
They
I'm
know where
laughing about
that
make
came
me
from.
angry.
They understand the language. Mama say, Mama sa,
I'm
Mamaku.
literally laughing because you said make me angry. I was like, hmm.
I had to calm down because he be making me mad every day. Every day. I just
Yeah.
want to send him back to Degrassi. Anyway, um, worry about the war. Fuck the battle. That's how I feel about that. Don't worry about the war. Listen, be you. Be amazing you. I live by this creed. I really do. I don't do nothing that everybody, I don't even, fuck the trends. Fuck what everybody say I should be doing. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna be me anyway. And I love me. And if you don't love me, fuck you. Be you. Be amazing you. Be wonderfully you. Be authentically you. But what you, like, even if they say that they don't like the way that you walk, the way that you talk, and the way that you dress, I keep saying two of them things you can't really help. You can't help how you walk. That's how you walk. If you're gonna dress weird, be the best weirdo ever. I love an authentic person. I love people that just make up their own. I feel like I got a cricket to catch. Um, oh, where's my utensils? I'm ready. Um, and how you gonna stop after I say I'm ready? Anyway, but I love a person. Okay, you back. I hear you. I love a person that makes up their own style. So fuck the way you dress too. But what you can do is stop being a chatty patty to the court system and to whomever else you talking to, you little bitch. And you can stop making up fake accents. We don't like that either. Stop doing that shit. Like, stop gambling too. That's stupid. But whatever. You're gonna do what you need to do. Remember, what they eat don't make you shit, and what you eat don't make them shit either. It doesn't. Although people think it doesn't. You're no better than the next man. Okay. Um, you're not, because even when you do the right thing here, you fuck up somewhere else. You know the fuck. You can't. You can't make anybody happy. You can't. You can add to their happiness. I'm not gonna say sprinkle you. You know what I'll be saying. I'm gonna just say if you could slide your happiness over there to them. That sound bad too, Doc. Don't look crazy. That sound bad. All right, then I'm going back to sprinkle your happy juice on them. Then just fine. But you can't make them happy. They have to make their own selves happy. Happiness starts within. Okay? Okay. You came in this world by yourself. You're going to leave by yourself, even if you are a twin, except for that one situation that I can't speak on because I am not a doctor. So I don't know how that works. But you did come in by yourself. You're going to leave by yourself. Um, no matter how much you try to fix it and make it perfect and all of that, you're never going to, because they'll find something to nitpick about anyway. So fuck that shit. I really, these things I'm saying to you, I really walk by this shit. So I'm not saying I'm just because it sounds good. I'm saying it because this is the life that I live. Um, Misery loves company. I say that all the time, but fuck that miserable bitch. I be telling that bitch all the time, bitch, I'm not your company. School. I don't go on. I don't want to be no part. I don't want no parts of that. You can be miserable by yourself. You don't need to add me to the equation. Not at all. Not at all, bitch. Not I said the cat. Um, and then remember to dream. Dream so big that your dreams exceed the universe, and maybe hop into another dimension, or maybe take you to that place that I want to go. If the aliens are taking me, that's better than this place. That, but if it's not better than this place, I don't want to go. But the point is, like, no matter what you're dreaming about, just dream big, baby. Dream big. Don't let nobody knock your dreams. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do what you can do, because you could do anything you put your mind to. You could do anything. So once you realize and visualize the dream, Baby, plan and execute, because that's the only way it's gonna happen. If you're not planning and executing, it's never gonna happen. So make that your priority and fuck what they gotta say. And I'm gonna give them these for you. Fuck what they gotta say. Ah, Doc, my friend.
Cat, my friend.
Hey, baby. I appreciate you for being here. Another. Oh no, I'm blown up right now on the internet. I don't know what I did that was different, but my moves on this here space is different. This last week, but whatever. Maybe I did something good. Anyway, thank you for being here. We
Thank you
appreciate
for
you so
having
much.
me. I always find it fun. I find it entertaining. I enjoy the conversations, and I'll wait at. No shit, I don't want to do this.
What?
I'll wait other communication to see something. It's a curiosity question I have, but as
Okay,
you
well,
see
send me
earlier,
the questions
oh,
via
you got your
email or text or however
okay.
you want to do it.
You
I'm
have
ready to catch
you
me
have
a
your
cruise and feed it to my
you
baby.
have your utensils.
Yeah,
I
I'm
get
ready.
it.
And then as soon as I pick it up, the cricket gonna be quiet. Like they know what I'm trying to do. It's crazy.
You remember Friday when Debo come around? Yeah, I'd be quiet. But what's the next line?
And am I Debo? Wait, it's crazy. Cause that nigga got real quiet. Anyway, thank you for being here. We gotta get up out of here. We running a little late. We did a little longer show than usual, but
Mhm.
we love y'all. We will see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna try to stay on the schedule tomorrow because I have to record also tomorrow. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay out of trouble. And oh, wait. We gotta because you put this on the screen. 4 out of 5 is free. Keep money. Number one on my number one books. I'm trying to get her out too, and I'm
What
probably
was the
gonna send
year?
number
Because
two and
my
number
shit
three
didn't
back
save.
next week. But whatever. I'm just excited.
My shit
Uh,
didn't save. What was the year again? I didn't save because I looked at it just to make sure.
2000.
Just two triple O.
Yeah,
All right, got it. Boom.
I
All right.
had to
Now
remember that myself.
I'm gonna make sure it saves this time.
Okay,
Save.
2000.
All right,
I'm
it's there
probably
now.
gonna lose.
I got it.
Everybody probably going back to prison. But for right now, we outside. We outside. Oh, sorry, my bad. Anyway, y'all, we gotta get up out of here. My bad. I'm excited. We outside. I got 4 out of 5 today because I took a gamble for once in my life. I won't do that next week. Love
One second.
y'all. Don't bank on me. Keep doing that. I'm trying to win. Win. Fuck everything else.
Favorite song?
Shout out to J Rock and Kendrick. That's my jam right there. Get out the way. Get out the way. I'm about to go listen to that. Bye, y'all. Good night. We gotta go. Bye. I need to hear that. Bye.
Oh,